how you doing? So today's video is all about tips or my tips for getting up that wee bit earlier to get your runs out of the way so that the day's your own and you're not having to find time throughout the day to do what you should have done first thing in the morning. Now it's a bit of a contradictory video because I struggle myself, like most of you, to get up in the morning, but I only know through repetition that it becomes easier and easier. Okay, so these are my five go-to tips for how to get up that wee bit earlier, get your run out of the day, set your day in motion, and yeah, just get into the habit of it. Okay, so here goes. And while you're at it, if you're liking the videos, if you can hit like, hit subscribe, and if you want to be notified of the videos, just hit the wee bell icon underneath as well. And yeah, thanks for the likes, thanks for the subscriptions, and keeping it going. Okay, so here we go. Tip number one, get to bed early. The first rule for getting up early should be to go to bed early. Doesn't matter what you're doing, drop it, turn off the lights, and get yourself to bed. Make sure that whenever you jump into bed, you're comfortable. And one of the things that you don't want to have around you is distractions. So here I am laying down, and then I realise, yeah, my phone's beside my bed. So what I'll usually do is get up, put it away, make sure it's out of sight, and then I'm going to jump back into bed and try to get an early night so I can get up first thing in the morning too. Okay, so tip number two, it's a plain and simple one. Set an alarm, have a watch. Do what I do, guys. Tip, put your alarm away from your room. That means you have to get up, and now that you're up, there's no excuse to get back to bed. Okay, so tip number three, guys, get your stuff ready the night before. So whether that's a pair of shorts or tights, your shoes, your socks, t-shirt and a jacket. Don't be too predictable with the weather because you never know what you're going to wake up at. And I'm sure your wife or your husband or your children don't want to hear you sneaking about the house trying to get something that you haven't prepared the night before. So prepare your clothes the night before. Okay, and talking about preparation, that leads us on to tip number four. So guys, night before, prepare your breakfast. It depends obviously on how long for a run or what intensity you're doing, but I personally like to have, like, say, a banana or an orange with my coffee and maybe a wee bit of water. But if I'm going for a long run, try to get up that wee bit earlier so that you can get food in you, say like toast or peanut butter, and just making sure it's settled in your stomach before you go out running. So that's tip number four, prepare your breakfast. Okay, and finally on to tip number five. If you can find a morning running buddy, then go for it, for a number of reasons. One, it's safe. Two, you've got the social element of it. But number three, you're going to be held accountable. You're not going to be wanting to lie on your bed, particularly if you know that someone's out in the street waiting for you, whether it's 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So that's going to be the motivation for you to get your finger out, get out of bed, and get out onto the roads.
Good man, Connor. Good man.
Okay, so that's my 5 go-to tips to help you try to get up in the morning, so that you can get your run out of the way, and then you don't have to find time later on in the day to get your run in. Particularly coming into these winter months, it's going to get harder and harder, but if you can set your habit now, it should become that wee bit easier. Okay, so like I said at the start of the video, if you can hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, you'll be notified of any future content. And just while you're at it, guys, if you can shoot me a few comments on your hints and tips on how you get up early in the morning or how you got into that habit. So yeah, that's it, and until next time, happy running, enjoy yourselves, and stay safe.